So in figure 8.14 we see the CEC of several different soil materials, and a couple of things I want to note is, first of all, just the fact that the highest CEC that we can get is from organic material. So organic material is very, very important to the soil. One of the best ways, one of the easiest ways we can increase the CEC of our soil, which is increasing the ability of the soil to filter. It's increasing the ability of the soil to hold nutrients as well. Organic matter does a lot of things in addition to that, but I want to point that out at the very first. As we've been going through this chapter, you may have thought to yourself, well, okay, CEC is very interesting. It gives us a lot of interesting properties in the soil, but how do we increase CEC if we've got a sandy soil? Well, you can't create clay from sand very easily. So what you have to do is find another way to increase the CEC. Well, organic matter is that way. The other thing to note is just and you've seen this as a table form, but we're just looking at it now. That clays come in all different kinds of CECs. So we have our vertisols that have smectites / montmorillonites in them, and there's our smectites that don't have 100%. So if we were 100% smectite, we'd be in this range. Vertisols don't have 100%, but they have a high amount of montmorillonite in them. And you can see that we go all the way down to kaolinite, and kaolinite doesn't have very much CEC at all. We have things in between there, so we can have, again, when we read something like silt loam as a textural class, you don't need to think, well, there's no clay in, or there's very little clay in it, so it doesn't have a whole lot of CEC. Well, there is clay in that, even though you don't see clay in the name. It will have CEC. There's also probably organic matter in that soil that will contribute CEC as well. So there's a whole range of colloid characteristics in terms of how much CEC they will actually provide to a soil.